Rise and shine, folks. 8:30 in the morning. Late start today. Woke up around 7:30. I probably went to bed around 2:30. Ended the vlog a little bit sour last night, as you could probably tell if you watched. I just had my receptors were fried, I think, from just lack of sleep and stimulation in the daytime and being bullied by motorbike taxis on Echo Beach. Feeling good today. Actually, I already recorded, I thought I recorded a good 15-minute video, and then when I went to stop the recording, it wasn't recording because the phone storage is full. This is becoming a recurring issue where I don't have enough space on the phone. So I need to just put everything on my computer and then delete everything on the phone. Yeah, going to get breakfast. It's actually the other way, but I'm just gonna have a quick walk first. Gonna go to Motion Cafe again, third day in a row. I really enjoy it. I'm gonna do it a bit cheaper. Just go a little chicken, a little avocado, and 2 eggs. You know, like a $6 or $7 meal. $6 or $7 breakfast. It's not bad. Okay, it's not a local Indonesian, local Thai price breakfast, maybe, but I can't eat that, so it'll do. After that, gonna go check out the new homestay, which is on the Berawa beach side. I'm excited about that. Definitely excited to move locations. There's also a balcony in the new place. It is like mostly a hostel, and then they also have the private rooms with a double bed and the balcony. That'll be interesting. You know, maybe I'll meet some people there. Maybe it'll be full of people, backpackers. Who knows? I'm just happy to, stay on Berawa Beach area instead. That'll be very nice. Then I will go to the U.S. consulate today, 2 p.m. Just make sure I'll leave like an hour and a half before that. It's quite trafficy of a drive, and it's a little bit far. Yeah, that's the agenda. That's the to-dos. Very happy with the YouTube growth so far. You know, at the time of recording this, I've uploaded about 8 vlogs. The goal is to ultimately get monetized, of course. You know, I need 4,000 watch hours, 1,000 subscribers. I would like to think that I could hit that within a 2-month period. I don't think that's too lofty of a goal. I'm seeing growth every day, like compounding growth, so let's see. Yeah, I have like 90 something subscribers at the time of doing this. Oh, now I'm thirsty after messing up that first video and doing this one. I am parched AF. I have no idea what that place is. Mantis? Never saw that. Interesting. So I don't know, after just 1 month here, I think I will go back to Thailand, but I don't want to just stay in one spot. I would ultimately, I'd like to stay like a week in a place, then go somewhere else every time for the sake of content. I think Thailand is good for, like, maybe I can stay a month and rent something in Bangkok, have a permanent monthly spot to put my stuff, and then I can visit. Like, I really want to go to Koh Phangan. I want to go to Koh Chang. I'd like to visit Chiang Mai for sure. I think those three would be cool to shoot a little bit. Koh Phangan, I mean, you know, I'm not dying to go there, but I do want to check it out. I am really interested in Malaysia and Vietnam, so that's like next on the list. If you guys have any recommendations in general of places that you'd like to see me visit or that you've visited before and really enjoyed, just let me know in the comments. It's all kind of based on my financial situation of like what I can do. So, you know, if I start earning some money from this YouTube, when I start earning some money, it will really open up the options for me and allow me to travel more, improve the content. I did put some links in all of my videos to support me if you want, like a buy me a coffee link. It's like a $5 donation or whatever you want to give, you know, it's like a buy me a coffee, buy me a meal. Yeah, that helps support me and this journey I'm doing. But there's also like a direct contribution link for PayPal. That's an option. But of course, I appreciate if you just watch the video. That's supporting me as well. You know, if you enjoy it, just maybe drop a like and subscribe to the channel. That always helps. I am uploading every day. I'm going to keep uploading daily. That's the plan. Yeah. For now, it's Bali. You know, if my financial situation was better right now, I wouldn't care that I'm stuck in Bali for 4 weeks, because I would just be exploring the rest of Bali, you know, and I would go like to the north of Bali, and I would really explore. I'd go to Lombok. I would spend a couple days in each of these places. I would rent a place for a month, and I would be driving my motorbike around. That'd be awesome. But it's just not in the cards right now. So, you know, even if I can make a good $500 a month from this channel down the road, $1,000 a month from this channel, you know, maybe 6 months from now, a year from now, that will be really cool and really helpful, and I'll open up a lot of doors for me. You know, and further down the road, you know, I'd like to say like 2 or 3 years from now, you know, hopefully I've built the channel to a point by then that I can really do this full time and, you know, put my everything into it. Right now I'm really splitting up my time to do my design work. You know, that's my primary income source right now, or my only source of income at the moment would be through Instagram, you know, making designs, selling them to people to get tattooed. It's what I do. And I want to keep doing that. You know, I do enjoy doing that. It's just not so lucrative, but it's getting me by, and hey, I cannot complain. Good morning. You know, this new life already, regardless of finances, you know, it's just much better than when I was in New York tattooing, even a lot, making a lot of money, I think that I'm just still happier now. I'm doing better. I'm feeling mentally much better. So I can't overlook that, and I think, you know, I don't regret the decision at all to leave New York and move to Southeast Asia. You know, very good move. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. It's a horrible spot to try and cross the street here. Yeah, gonna pop into Motion Cafe. So last night I tried to order and it was like 2 minutes too late. And they told me kitchen is closed. And I was like, damn, like 2 minutes? But I went to the store and I bought some food. I went and cooked. Then I checked my messages again. Like I hadn't looked at my phone again. And it said like, you know, like 10 minutes later, maybe 5 minutes later, it said like, oh, yes, we'll do it for you. And I didn't even read it. And then it said like, after that, it said like, okay, your order's ready for pickup. And so when I saw that, like, you know, an hour after, I was like, oh my God, they're gonna be upset, but they told me it was closed. So then I woke up to a message saying, maybe we'll see you for breakfast. I believe all they did was make the avocado mash. I don't think they cooked the chicken or anything, so that's all. Yeah, I'm gonna pop in there now. Right here. Man. Alright. Maybe I'll sit inside today because of the bugs and stuff. Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Morning.
Good morning.
Here.
Okay. How are you? Went with the chicken, beef strips, 2 eggs, mashed avocado. Perfect. That was good. Around $10. A little more than I would want to spend, but it's not too bad. It's not going to be an everyday thing at the moment, but for 3 days it has been. It's okay. I want to talk a little bit about why I'm so focused on my eating and, you know, essentially I used to be very overweight, you know, 320 pounds, 145 kilos. I was at around age 16, so I was like a huge kid, enormous kid, you know. Yeah, probably from age 16, I started to realize like, okay, I want to actually have a social life. I want to meet women. I want to have some confidence. You know, I think I was pre-diabetic at that point already. Started to have stomach issues. And that's actually why I have gut issues, serious gut issues now, and autoimmune issues, is in part because of a horrible binge eating issue, you know, throughout essentially my whole life. And yeah, I never really got under control. Even once I'd say after age 16, I started to diet, initially with more like Weight Watchers, NutriFast, these kind of things. Initially I didn't know anything, so I was just severely cutting my calories, and it works at first. When you go from eating like crazy amounts to cutting it down, you're gonna drop weight. It's not healthy, and in the long term, that's not good. So I started getting into working out, lifting weights, and that was definitely a good move for me. Started getting serious into educating myself about nutrition and lifting, bodybuilding, whatever. Just spent most of my days online, and so I would sit on a bodybuilding forum and read about nutrition and losing weight, and eventually found my way toward a ketogenic diet, and it clicked very quickly with me, mainly because of the way that it stopped my cravings for carbs and for food. And it was the first time I felt like I could somewhat control my eating, was by not eating carbs. And it was alleviating some of my stomach issues. So I lost the weight over I'd say 5-year period. Probably by age 21, I had come down a good 100 pounds at that point. I probably lost a good 40 kilos at that point. And I would go up and down by 20, 30 pounds consistently, very consistently, binging, and then I would kind of go back on a calorie restricted keto diet. But I had developed issues with my body, with food intolerance for certain foods, in a small way, in a minor way, not too bad, but something was there. It was something, right? And I think I say from age 19 to age 29, and I'm 31 now. I was also started to party pretty aggressively, started taking drugs pretty aggressively. Nothing disturbing, but it was very, just having fun and experimenting, and got very into the electronic music scene, DJing, and I think over those years, that took a big toll, an additional toll on the issues I had, and developing autoimmune issues, furthering the autoimmune issues that I have. That starts in the gut. For me, it starts in the gut, and it'll affect my mental state. It'll affect my my ability to think and function properly if I'm not careful. And so that's why nowadays I am typically on a carnivore diet, but sometimes being a little bit flexible now and going into a more keto style diet, where I'm now experimenting with reintroducing some foods, little by little, to see what I can tolerate and what's really the problem for me. And so I'm not just some kooky health nut, but between the weight and the health issues, that's why I kind of I'm a little bit specific with everything, and I am very now conscious also of my physique, and that plays into it. So it's very much psychological and physical. but I have these autoimmune issues under control, where, you know, around 2 years ago, and maybe less at this point, it's hard to say. Yeah, maybe 2 years ago, I had an incident where, I don't know, I was not eating well. My lifestyle habits were still pretty poor, and, you know, still kind of messing around with drugs, but not too crazy. But I would still make some reckless decisions with it. And then my diet slipped for a while, and I just had an episode where I woke up one day. I woke up one day and like my whole body had pain, inability to really like move my hands properly, and my neck, just like a stiffness and almost like a sclerosis, fibromyalgia type thing that was maxed out, you know, that was really bad, to the point that I had to get an ambulance. And, you know, I was panicking. I didn't, you know, my mental state was also just as elevated and in a panic state. And, you know, I went and they kind of discounted me as, I don't know, like a junkie or just like an idiot. They didn't really give me tests. And so, yeah, I was kind of left not knowing exactly what happened or what, you know, I still believe to this day, my immune system was overloaded, kind of gave out. And I went on kind of a little bit of a healing journey after that, where I, you know, got strict, went on like herbal supplement protocols to try and eradicate some issues in the gut. And it's been like a long road since then, you know. Like I could barely lift anything anymore in the gym, but initially, like, I couldn't even rest my arm on like a table on my leg or something, you know. It would immediately give me shooting pains and pins and needles so intense I couldn't. So I was having trouble even to like sleep in any position. You know, I could no longer like sit down at a chair, at a computer chair. It just, my whole body was inflamed, and I think damaged the tissues, the muscles, the bones, everything so heavily. And there was a period leading up to that where I just didn't recognize it, where I just thought I had carpal tunnel and arthritis and all this. And so now I do mobility training. You know, I'm very consistent in the gym. I'm very restrictive on the diet, autoimmune style diet, now a carnivore diet, which has helped exponentially. You know, it's taken me from being immobile and having like severe arthritic issues and carpal tunnel issues, and, you know, not being able to get out of bed, to again being like fit and seemingly like healthy, you know, even though I have a host of issues still. Like, the comparison is, you know, there's no comparison. This was probably about a year and a half ago that this really happened, you know. And so, you know, I thought my tattoo career was done. You know, I had to take a few months off. You know, I didn't have any money. It was very challenging. You know, I went and lived at home in Pennsylvania for a bit, left New York. And then I sort of came back with a resurgence and was very motivated and built my tattoo career up, built my Instagram, and was, you know, very motivated in every way. And, you know, I had a few times since then of falling off, I would say, especially back in New York. So now I'm back on the motivation path, and I'm doing very well. So I think being here relocating to Southeast Asia, it's huge for my health and my mental state and the way that my brain works with just like social pressures and being around certain things. It's better for me, the longer. And that's just, I was just in Thailand, and when I first arrived, I sort of, I said, okay, I took a week off of smoking marijuana before I went. So I was sort of went over there feeling good, but I wasn't balanced from it. I was still feeling the effects of that, and started to smoke a little bit again, here and there, to a point that was a good balance. Smoking at night, once or twice a day, and kind of fell back into a more and more regular habit of doing it earlier in the day and more frequently. And always, if I do that, it causes issues with my gut, my autoimmune issues. I can't do it to that degree. It's just not possible. So yeah, that's like the main reason I left Thailand for this trip here, to Bali. And so it's sort of a blessing in disguise that I was not able to fly this week, go to the festival, music festival, because it means I'm going to have a full month break, which I never really have. But when I've done the full month, it gives me a new perspective, or it makes it easy to, I'll say, stay on that, that level. And I just need to I need to be cautious. I need to not let myself slip up. I think I've learned a lot over this time. I think it's taken a lot for me to learn, but I'm human. It's difficult eating meat and, living this life sober. I can't have caffeine, can't have alcohol, most people I say that to, their response is like, oh, I don't know how, that's horrible. I don't know how you do that. Oh, you can't eat fruit? Oh, you can't eat this? What? So it's like, okay, yeah, I've gotten used to it, but it's difficult. And so that's why I've fallen off, because it's not an easy thing. It's not in human nature, or it's not how I was raised to live. And so I've had to break a lot of habits. But yeah, that's kind of my story of these last years, of my growing up obese. I was obese, Well, I moved back over at Echo Beach. Just kind of maybe sit by the water for 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Not too long. If I could find a shady spot, I think it would be better, because it's sweating my tits off. It's hot. It's hot. You could probably see from the beginning of the logs till now, how, the color of my skin getting more and more red. Tan, red. I do definitely want to lose my ghostly complexion and have a more tan complexion in general. So I want to be very consistent getting sun every day over the long term. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna go check the apartment out soon. I'm gonna shoot him I'm gonna call them right now, actually, and make sure that they are available now. And we will catch up in a little bit. Well, I realized he sent me 2 different Google Maps links, and I went to the first one without realizing it's not the right place. I was driving here on these rocky roads like, where the hell is this place? It's beautiful over here, but it's nearby. I'm gonna go to the right spot now. That's funny. Thankfully, it's not this. So I guess the balcony rooms are full, even though he told me that they had it, but that's okay. I'm gonna look at the ground floor unit instead. Still has a little chilling area out here. I mean, it's definitely way more peaceful over here than where I'm staying. It's a much better location. A little bit away from the beach, maybe 8 minutes, 7 minutes by scooter. Not bad. Let's see. Ouch. I'm such an idiot. Alright, let's see. That's kind of sucks, but it's okay. Is it the same room? Same room?
Same room.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
Wait, boss.
Okay. This is the Amigo guest house. Just show you. Amigo. That's nice out here. It's the only one with a chair. None of these rooms have a chair. Only chair. Maybe one of the balcony rooms will become available and I can switch, you know. Oh, those chickens. I don't know about those chickens. I've lived in some spots with roosters, you know, 4 in the morning. It can get to you sometimes. To me. Looks like there's somebody in every room. But again, we're approaching the holidays, so everything is pretty booked at this point. Hey, how are you? What's up?
Nice to meet you.
Ben, good to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
You don't mind if I record, right? Just to record the room?
Yeah, that's okay. Hey, Risky, the key is over here.
Oh,
Sorry, so the rooms is still not ready because someone was staying here. This is the only one available at the moment.
Okay, no worries.
Okay,
That's
so,
all good.
We have to get it ready. Check out is usually around this time.
You think if I stayed that like one of the rooms upstairs would become available?
Yes.
Okay.
But they look exactly the same.
Okay.
Exactly the same.
Gotcha. But they have a balcony, the ones upstairs?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Okay, cool.
I just don't. Now upstairs there's no rooms available.
No rooms.
So taken.
Oh, good. Okay. All right. Easy enough. The internet is good?
Sorry?
The Wi-Fi is pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Internet is fine.
Okay, that's good.
We have 3 routers, so there is one modem here for floor 1, floor 2, and the roof terrace.
And you said 1.8 million for a week? Is
For
that-
a week.
Okay.
Yeah, for a week.
I think I would start with a week and
Yeah.
see.
Yeah, okay. So the only one available today is this one.
Okay.
I can go there by day to tell when do you need it from?
Tomorrow.
From tomorrow. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Then I'll show you upstairs.
Okay.
The
Check the
options from
upstairs rooms. Cool. Do you know when the next upstairs room is first availability?
until you dinner.
Okay. I noticed that's the only one with the chair outside. That's nice.
Sorry?
It's the only unit that has the chair.
Oh yeah.
I like
this one there is the dormitory, the other one on the other side of the door.
I like that.
So,
Oh, those are shared. There's a lot of shared.
only
rooms.
2 dormitories, but the other ones are private.
Gotcha.
So this one is not available. And this one will become available number 5
Okay.
tomorrow.
Cool.
I think number 8 as well. Don't remember.
Cool. This is nice. I like this.
So yeah. So 4 rooms up here.
Cool.
And I'll show you upstairs.
Okay.
Upstairs is just the rooftop.
It's pretty cheap. $110 per week. That's nice. Oh, very nice. Cool. Kitchen?
Yeah.
Ah, cool. Hello, how are you?
Good.
Yeah, I like this. Huh. Yeah, nice. Okay, I think I will take that room in that case for 1 week and
Yeah.
then switch when I can,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
That would be cool.
Sunset is usually on this side. It's really nice.
Ah, beautiful.
So for the afternoon.
Sick. Wonderful, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Excellent. I'm gonna check in tomorrow, move in tomorrow on the second floor with the balcony. It's not really a private balcony, it's shared on the whole floor. As you saw actually, but works for me. A lot of sunlight compared to having no windows right now, so yeah. It is off of the main street, but you can't really hear the street noise too much from back there. Yeah, we'll try it for 1 week. You know, after the first night, I think if it feels like I really like it, I'm just going to book another 2 weeks. Secure the price before it's full and more expensive. So, I mean, 110 US per week. They also said it could have been like 400 for the whole month, but I'd rather spend an extra $10 a week and pay by the week, just in case anything happens. I mean, that's a good price to pay for insurance, you know, $10 extra. So awesome. Happy about that. Much better. Well, I have a little bit of extra time before I have to go to the consulate. I don't want to go straight there. Let's see. Figure out a spot to hang out for a little bit. It is too hot today, so let's find some freaking shade. I gave in. Paid $50,000 for the shady chairs here, beds. Worth it. Oh, it's so hot. Probably stay here for about an hour. Should only take me around 45 minutes. Get to the U.S. consulate. Around 11:45. I'll leave around 12:45. Get there a little early. Well, I successfully did not fall asleep. I had this looming thought in my head as I was getting a little bit drowsy. Oh, what if you fall asleep and miss your appointment? That's something that would happen. we're good. To the U.S. consulate. Okay, finished. Passport is getting renewed. That took about 10 minutes, and I was like 45 minutes early. They did say it could be delayed because of the holiday, so I'm looking at 4 weeks, hopefully not more than 4 weeks. So I'll have to extend my visa here sooner than later. You're supposed to be able to do it online. People say the system is down quite often. Let's hope that's not the case. But yeah, that's good. Now I just have to live here for 4 weeks or so. No big deal. All right, let's drive back. The drive here was pretty nice, to be honest. No traffic, nice breeze. That was like the best drive I've had since I arrived, to be honest. Okay, back home. Kind of sit in AC for a little bit here. I just got so much sun. That on the way back was some traffic. I definitely recommend a mask and even some long sleeves, pants for when the sun is that serious. It just exhausts you. It's a lot having that much sun in a day. Yeah. I even have to order Gojek. I think I'm gonna have to. I'm so bad if I order from Motion Cafe again. What? And I'm cutting myself off tomorrow. Truly, start cooking again every meal. I have to. I mean, it doesn't need to be so absolute, like all or nothing, but sometimes with me it does. So yeah, I might do so I got the boiled pumpkin yesterday. It was good. The pumpkin doesn't bother me, pumpkin, yeah, it's not inflammatory. There's no real like defense chemicals in it. It's solid. So boiled pumpkin, chicken, avocado. Oh, I'm pooped. Looks like we're finally gonna get some rain. Has to. Nice. Catching a workout. Getting off my lazy bum. Yeah, I mentioned it before, but I go to Daily Gym. It's in like Canggu, Seminyak. Kind of right in between. Very cheap. 400,000 for a whole month. $25 a month. I mean, that's the cheapest you're gonna find here. It's not like super well equipped, but it gets the job done. I'll say it just about gets the job done. Only thing I don't like is they don't let me walk backwards on the treadmill, which is annoying. All right, gonna do a back and shoulder workout here. Let's see if it pours. I mean, it's looked like this for 30 minutes now, so let's see what happens. Finally started to rain. Now that I'm done, just a little bit. It's sprinkling. Not even enough to see, but I can feel it. I don't know where that music is coming from. Oh wow. It's like I hear live music. feels amazing. Usually this gym is hot, like you sweat, you know, everything out. But today it felt really good. All right, time to head back to the homestay. Last night there before I moved to the new place, so yeah. What's today? Thursday? Weekend tomorrow. Doesn't really matter, but just what it is. I will go out on New Year's. I'll definitely go out on New Year's, but probably won't go out until then, to be honest. Let's hope it doesn't like pour rain when I'm driving home. That'd be good. Little drizzle is fine. It's actually nice. All right. Killing it. Killing it.
Good night.
Bye, good night. It's our last night on Echo Beach. Never been more excited to leave an area in my life. Maybe I'll be more excited when I leave Canggu altogether. Been a stressful stay over here. Stressful stay. I've never lived somewhere so stressful, actually. Even New York. New York is not as stressful as right here. Anyways, I'm gonna end the vlog. The Echo Beach series is a wrap. Start tomorrow on Berawa Beach. 1 week. If for some reason it goes that poorly, I will figure out a way to relocate to another part of Bali. But I think it will be an improvement for sure. Let's see how the holidays go too. It's actually before that. It's my birthday coming up, December 16th. I don't even know what the date is today. I think it's this weekend or within 2 days, 3 days. I actually don't even really know. I don't know if I'll do anything, or I don't really usually celebrate anything like that. Who knows? Yeah, that's it. Good night, and yeah, thanks for tuning in.